All right, welcome back, my dear student. So in the last lecture, we built a link and we built a container for the bots that we are going to be showing. On this lecture here, I want to start refactoring some of this stuff. So instead of actually us creating another page for the update and the delete part of the CRUD, we are going to be processing that information in one page. So that way you can see how it's done on just one page. All right. So let's create another page here, another file. I'm going to call this process.php, like that. All right. And I'm going to include our database, of course. Let's include it right here on top. Let's open our PHP tag first. Let's include it. All right. Beautiful. Because I'm not writing any more HTML here. Actually, you know what? Let's just close it just in case. I think we are going to be using some scripts or something like that. All right. But anyway, so we got this page right here, but we are going to be writing this code later on. But let's go now to the index to actually display cars right here. All right. So now we're clicking on the link, we are showing the container. That's cool, right? But now we need to pull some information out of there because we need to make that post request to PHP, right? So what do we need to make that request? Because we are going to be getting some information, pulling some information out. So we need to pull all the information out of there. We're going to be doing something like this. Let me show you. Cars. No, that's not showing it. Search. All right. Display cars. This is like this one. All right. Basically, that's all we are going to be doing there. All right. But the only difference is that we are going to be needing the ID. Because we are going to be displaying not only the ID, but we are also going to be needing the title because we are going to be putting that in the input, in the text input. All right, so that's basically the only difference here. So let's actually copy all this right now, just to that way we can at least have some data from there. Copy this. Let's take it to process here, like that. And now here. Well, let's just leave this like this for now, and then later on we'll modify it a little bit. All right, let's go back to display cards. Actually, we are in the same page. I keep forgetting that. All right, so how do we pull the ID from this table here? Well, we have the link here, so we can target it, right? And we have the ID right here. So when we click on it, we will need to pull the ID from this link here. So let's actually create an attribute here called rel, and let's put that the ID right in there. How about that? All right. So let's see here, and I'm just gonna separate this like this. There we go. All right. So we got the ID there. What else do we need? We need to have what? Can you guess what it is? Well, we need the href to make that request, right? Do we need the href? Actually, no, we do not need the href. All right, we just need the ID. That's it. All right. Anyway, if we need something else, we'll get it later on. All right. So now let's create a variable here, and let's just say I want to grab this, and this is how we're going to target that attr for attribute, and it's going to be the rel attribute value, like that. Of course, you can alert that out just to make sure that we are getting the right stuff out. All right, so this all right, let's check it out real quick. I don't like that pound symbol there, so we're gonna take care of that right now. If we click on it, we get that 43 ID. We click on the next one, 44. All right, we're getting the ID. Perfect. All right, so I don't like that pound symbol there. Let's get rid of that. Let's go to href here and let's just write JavaScript colon and void 0. Save it, come back here, take that pound symbol out of the URL, click on it. We don't have that problem anymore. Beautiful. You learned something new for those of you that don't know how to do that. Didn't know how to do that. All right, so let's make a request. Let's use the post because we are going to be making post requests, which is a lot better than anything else. And we have a process.php page, so let's send that request there. All right, first parameter there. Now the data that's going there, that would be the ID and ID. All right, that's always going right now. If we need something, we'll add it later on. And now the third parameter would be a function. Let's bring that down real quick. All right, so really, in reality, what I want to do is actually alert something here just to make sure that the data is being, you know what? Let's actually alert. Yeah, that's fine. Let's alert the data coming back. So let's put that variable there. And right now, if we go to process.php, we have this, all this, but we don't want this. We want to test it out first. Let's just echo something. Hello. Save it. Let's come back here. Click on this. And we're getting that back from the server, a response. All right, perfect. So it is working. Beautiful. Let's go back and let's see what else we can do here. All right. So what we want to do is want to insert the data in the action container, right? So we're targeted. And let's just copy this whole thing right here. And we'll just use the HTML function there. And we'll put the data in there. All right. Let's go back to process and let's bring that back and let's see if it works. We already have a hello there, so but let's refresh. Click on it, and now it's actually being replaced by the new hello coming from the database. All right. I hope you see how this is working. It's looking pretty cool, right? But anyway, remember that we want to bring the values only specific to each of these links, all right, to each of these records, rows in the database. So for the row with ID number 44 for Honda, I want to bring that record there to update or delete whatever this Honda row in the database, not just everything. All right. But anyway, in the next lecture, we'll continue building on this. And if you want to go ahead and, be creative and start doing something extra, go ahead and start doing it before me. See you in the next lecture. Take care.